sure you can keep the kitty side. That's why there's Nationwide, helping to grow and protect your many sides. Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Roddy Layton, and welcome to AAU Sportszone. Tonight, we begin with AAU's West Coast expansion. As we all know, AAU has had its headquarters in Orlando, Florida for many years, and on March 14, 2016, AAU partnered with Visit Anaheim and established the first West Coast office. The objective of this inaugural West Coast office is to create new programs as well as lend greater support to existing AAU programs. Now, moving on to the news on the field. On July 27, 2016, AAU hosted the 50th edition of its Junior Olympics at the Mo Campbell Center in Houston, Texas, where 9-time Olympian gold medalist and AAU Sullivan Award winner Carl Lewis was present to lend support to the youth athletes. And that's not all. In 2017, the AA Junior Olympic Games will be held in Detroit, Michigan from July 26 through August 5th. As well as the West Coast Junior Olympics will be held in July and August throughout Southern and Central California locations. Furthermore, AAU West Coast will hold 3 major events in the Southern Pacific District: the SoCal Classic, the Southern Pacific District Championship, and the D2 and D3 West Coast National Championships. The SoCal Classic, which is for boys for 9 and under to 17 under, is slated to take place April 1st and April 2nd at the Ladera Sports Center in Ladera Ranch, California. The Southern Pacific District Championship will be held at the Academy in Thousand Oaks, California from May 19th to May 21st, also for 9 and under to 17 under boys. The National Championships, which will feature both the boys and the girls, will happen June 29th to July 2nd, also in Ladera, California at their sports center. You can find more information by visiting our website at aausports.org. Finally, don't let your kids get lost in the shuffle. The age of internet recruiting is upon us. On December 20th of last year, AAU partnered with Captain U as the official recruiting partner for colleges and coaches, which will help AAU athletes get more exposure. And speaking of exposure, it's now time for some in-game adjustments, which will feature one of our AAU athletes. I'll pass over to Flora, who will talk about not just a special athlete, but a special individual as well. Flora?
Thank you, Roddy. In this story, we will be profiling Demario Williams Strong, and it's just that, he's strong. I could tell you about his challenges, and I could tell you about his triumphs, or better yet, we can show you. A life headed down one particular path changes with an act of love.
Me and my sister flew down there in Warren, Arkansas. We drove him and his sister Ariana back out here with my mom, and I wanted to bring him back out here to California so he can have a better education.
This act of love inspired the rise of one individual.
He has no chance but to be the best.
And a legacy for giving back. This is the story of Demario Williams Strong. In every sense of the word, embodies his name, Strong.
Well, Demario started playing football, I want to say he was like 6 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, and he always, you know what, outside, throwing the ball up, you know, and I said to myself, this little boy got a lot of energy.
Yes.
Let's get him involved in some activities.
At that time, I just knew how to get the ball running. Just run that field. Then, for the last past 4 years, my auntie and uncle would take me to camp. I train and help me get my speed up, my footwork.
Demario's a kid, he's a people person too. He got that kindness.
He's pretty special on the field. And then off the field, he's a special kid also, man. He's caring, outgoing, funny kid.
I am good friends with Mr. Demas's daughter, Vicky Demas. She wanted someone there in the evening time with him, about time, she get off from work. And then he became, after school, go up there, sit down, play dominoes with him, and just kept him company. You know, he goes every now and then, still up there, and, you know, talk with him and everything.
And when I check up on him, I'll be here for like 5 to 6 hours, 7 hours. Sometimes I even go to sleep and I'll wake up in the morning to just stay with him.
Yeah, this is nice. We got to.
Out of all games, to be honest, I only won 2. He said he gave those to me. Out of all, man, we probably gonna play like 20, 40 times. I only won 2 though. 2 that I remember. 2.
Yeah, you know he never winning nothing.
I love it.
I'll teach you.
My first game, I remember getting the ball and running the wrong way. And my uncle was yelling the other way, go the other way.
But now, we can't keep him from making touchdowns.
Running the right
Yeah,
way to
running
the
the
ball.
right way.
Phenomenal kid all the way around. Most people gonna know the athlete, but I'm fortunate enough to know the young man, and that dude there is special.
Now, if I look back, you know, at this time he's been here, you know, I know we made a wise decision to bring him out here to California.
We love him, and we support him 100%.
Both of them, I love them. They mean a lot to me. Whatever I needed, both of them would be there for me. It was never like, oh, we don't got that money. Whatever they had, they both invested into me. And they both spend their time doing, basically giving me the world. I thank God that they had one to make me be something, push me harder. Like they always tell me, whatever you gotta be thankful for. And I'm just thankful for them too.
You know, so he's kind of been in a pedigree that he has no chance but to be the best every time he touches the field, and that's his attitude. It doesn't matter if guys are older, younger, it's just eat every time he plays.
I want to thank you guys for watching the segment of I Rise, and I hope you tune in for more in the future. But for now, let's take a look at a segment we call Media Day. Echo, take it away.
Thank you, Flora. What an amazing kid, and we certainly wish him the best of luck in his future. Recently, we had the opportunity to meet with the California Ladyhawks, a girls softball team from Rosemead, California. This is a glimpse inside their Media Day and all the action that took place.
Brianna Guerrero played outfield for us. Having her on the team was, it was really nice because she brought a very positive feeling towards the team.
Perfect. Can you tell me about maybe your best game you've had as, you know, a Lady Hawk?
There was one weekend in Ventura. I hit 3 home runs that weekend, so that was a good weekend for me, hitting-wise. Yeah.
I would say so, definitely. Yeah. All right. So, what are your plans after the season, after high school?
I'm going to go attend Fullerton College, and then from there I hope to transfer to Cal State Fullerton and get my major and degree in business.
Beautiful. This is one thing you got to learn. Go Titans. All right.
I want to give a thanks to the Ladyhawks for allowing us to visit them. And if you have a great story, please contact us at AAU Sportszone so we can be sure that everyone has a media day. Now, let me drop some knowledge on my colleague, Roddy, who seems to think that the up-and-coming teams on the East Coast can outpace those on the West. This is AAU's Power Play segment, brought to you by East Bay. Now, Roddy, I'm gonna start off with my first team, Modern Day High School. Now, there's not much I have to say about Modern Day because I'm sure you know who they are already. And they are definitely the best West Coast traditional basketball team. And they have been for decades. Rod, what do you have for me?
West Coast, best coast? Maybe in football, maybe. We're talking basketball. Yeah, Modern Day is a traditional powerhouse, but I'm gonna one-up you. Because I'm gonna go to Maryland. And that's what we're gonna talk about. DeMatha High School in Maryland. Legendary coach Morgan Wooden's installing toughness and discipline in his players. That's something that's kind of lacking on the West Coast.
No, I think you're wrong. So I'm gonna put up my second team, Chino Hills High School. They have these two great basketball players there, the Ball brothers. And these Ball brothers are gonna be the next best athletes to come. As a matter of fact, one of the brothers, Lonzo Ball, has taken UCLA basketball from a mediocre team to the second team in the nation.
Chino Hills High School is great, and so are the Ball brothers. I mean, I saw the younger brother go out there and claim his shot, point it to half-court line and send it up and made it. So I was impressed, and they're really good, but I want to talk about, there's only 3 of them, and 2 of them are only playing high school. So I want to talk about some of the success has happened over time. We're going with St. Anthony High School in Jersey City, New Jersey, where legendary coach Bob Hurley, who started out coaching his legendary son, who played at Duke, Bob Hurley, Jr., they've been doing it for decades.
Roddy, it's 2017, and it's high school we're talking about right now. So let's head to Seattle, my third school. We have Garfield High School, and their best player, Jalen Norwell, is literally shooting for the stars. This kid is gonna be someone big in the future.
No knock on the kid, but Gonzaga High School from the state capital of Washington, D.C. are no slouches either. They're ranked 30th in the nation and 1st in the state of Maryland. Even more impressive is they're coming off a 25-point win against Bishop McNamara.
Just ranked 30th? If you want a single-digit ranking, look no further than my 4th pick, Sierra Canyon High School in Chatworth, California. They're a powerhouse and boasting a 15-1 record this year and ranked 9th nationally. What's even sweeter is that they're fresh off a 16-point thrashing of an East Coast powerhouse, Memphis East High School from Tennessee. They're a future phenomenon in Marvin Bagley III, who averages 23.8 points a game and 1.7 blocks.
That's quite impressive. But for my 4th team, let's look at Greensboro Day High School from North Carolina. The Bengals boast an impressive 22-2 record this year and are ranked 1st in the state of North Carolina. Beat that.
That's all fine and dandy, but they're ranked 74th overall. Not quite the juggernaut you made them out to be. My 5th team, on the other hand, is currently ranked 5th in the nation and 1st in the state of Washington. That's right. We're talking about the Nathan Hale Raiders. They are currently undefeated at 13-0 and have beaten their last 4 opponents by an average of 35.75 points per game.
Now, I must concede, that's impressive. But my 5th team, Oak Hill Academy, is a farm system for the NBA. They have produced great players such as Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, Ty Lawson, Rajon Rondo, Jerry Stackhouse. The list just keeps going and going. So I'm gonna have to stop this right here because Oak Hill is probably the best and greatest high school program ever created, but we'll debate again another subject. I know you're gonna wanna come back, so you have to check us out at a different time and maybe you can get some redemption.
No one dreams of the gym. They don't wake up and wish for the hours of sweat and struggle. Sore muscles, early mornings, buckets of ice, tears, sacrifice. This isn't the glorious part. This is the hard part. And the hard part is hard for a reason. Because that's when you win. And it begins now at eastbay.com.
All right, Spotlight, we'll hold more of these debates on AAU Sportszone in the future. But for now, on behalf of my colleagues and the entire AAU family, we want to wish you and yours a happy 2017. Remember, here at AAU, it's sports for all, forever. Good night.